it's nice to get another perspective on how you work. And if you're like this and nothing is happening, you remain like that. If I'm dedicating my time to this brand, I want to be completely devoted. Take the advice with a pinch of salt, I would say. I know that came from like a really nice, sincere place, but I think it just hit a spot. I am recording this in my living room, and I am working on these pleated trousers. I've got all my patterns and fabric cut out. I'm just going to start fusing and then overlocking the edges so that I'm ready to start sewing. I've been quite busy at the moment with internships and like the Christmas holiday as well, which has been really nice to just chill out and relax. But I am now in a position where I just really want to focus and leverage what, you know, my skill is and continue to learn like pattern cutting and how to be a great designer, and all this experience from the internship is just really great because I get to see how the team works there. I get to learn the digital skills of Photoshop that I wouldn't have known otherwise, and it's been really great. And yeah, it's been amazing. It's been amazing, and sometimes I really want to overachieve, and I mean, I don't think there is like an overachieve kind of level, but I just kind of want to work hard and put my energy in all different areas, rather than like hone in on one focus and just, you know, like put my everything into it. And I think that's really important, but like I mentioned, I'm kind of dealing with the opposite, where I like to experience things. I like to do everything at once, and like I think that's a really good, you know, I mean, there's nothing really wrong with that. I think it's good, but I just noticing that I just need to hone in a bit, and over the last year in 2025, I've just been very much aware, or just like, I think I was telling my counsellor, I feel like, yeah, I think I said it, aware or woke, you know, I feel very much like I'm here, like the most aware, which is like an amazing feeling. And I just think I'm not in a position anymore that I want to waste any time, just because time is so crucial. Not crucial, but like it's just so, like, I don't have much of it when you are interning and when you are commuting and things like that. So I just like to spend the weekends, like today, really just focusing on myself and taking that time to reflect, self-care, write things down. I've been loving writing, it's been great. And yeah, and this week has been nice because I've returned back from Christmas and I'm just refocusing now. And yeah, it's been good. One of like, so I guess my boss, you would say, like, senior designer, is really nice and really, really, really helpful, and especially when he has the time because things get really busy. And I just kind of, I couldn't quite forget the fact that he mentioned that he just wants me to work like at a quicker pace, and for me that's something that I really wanted to work on, but for another point is that, like, I don't like to feel under pressure or like stressed, and I just want to like do things efficiently, but you know, at my pace. But I realise that when you are working for a company and when you have deadlines stuck into place for anything, like for your uni projects, for the company, most importantly, because they've got their show to release or their collection, you do really have to make that leap and focus and pace it. And I know that came from like a really nice, sincere place, but I think it just hit a spot because I'm not very fast paced at working, and I think I took it well, but it did kind of like, I don't know, it hurt a little bit to say the least. And yeah, I think because there's things that I want to say, but also I want to like be aware of the video being already a few minutes long. But like from things that I've seen in my circle, like in my like surroundings, is that like if you work too much, it can lead to being unwell, like health conditions and things like that. And so that there's this kind of part that I'm like, I really want to focus and work and like, you know, work endlessly and things like that. But then it's also like, I want to be able to like, I don't want to tire myself out and like make myself unwell, and that would make me really, really sad. So I think part of me is just kind of holding on to that belief, which I think isn't even a belief. It's like, it's true. It's like factual. That you know, I don't want to just like be so like rigid and quick and, you know, like not very, you know, present. And but I think that maybe yeah, I need to do a little better with that. But yeah, I don't know, it just kind of made me think, and as like a designer, like my goal is to produce beautiful things, and you know, produce like elegant clothing for sure, like is the big one for me. But I just find it really tough to follow this like quick, fast-paced. But you know, this isn't personal, and this isn't something that I should let affect me. I think it's just a learning thing. So anyway, that's just a food for thought and a little thought into my brain, because I love to think, or some might say overthink, but I just realised I need to pick it up a bit, and I think it always helps making a list of things that you need to get done within a given time, like time frames and things like that, and also like what's most what do you give your energy on in terms of like priorities. That's what's great. So yeah, it's beautiful blue fabric. How gorgeous is that? I can't wait to wear these. They don't look as, I think on the camera they look brighter, but maybe because I'm also not getting to see it as best. But yeah, it's a nice colour. It's a nice blue. It's a dark blue. I'm excited to put these on. I hope on Monday I can have them and wear them and be like a different person. Let's see. But yeah, let's be positive and let's embrace the criticism. So yes, that's all I have to say. But yeah, take the advice with a pinch of salt, I would say to myself, and I'd say, you know, from that experience, like if I can give advice to others, like if you do get criticism, you know, take it with a pinch of salt and realize it's not like supposed to be like patronizing or hurtful or anything like that. It's just more, it's nice to get another perspective on how you work and learn how to like improve and be efficient with your time, because time is key. I'm loving Emma Greed, I think it's called. I'm listening to some of her videos, and she's made a really good one about like advice going into the new year about habits, you know, making sacrifices, all these kind of things. And I'm like, if I'm dedicating my time to this brand, I want to be completely devoted. You know, if I'm spending, this is me kind of talking, like, this is what would, you know, maybe be going on in my headspace, and I'm like trying to think it through. But I think it's so important that if you're devoting your time into something, give it your all rather than 50-50, or giving it like 80-20, like give it your 100%, and that won't be missed, and people will hear, see, feel like the hard work that's being put in. So yeah, thumbs up. I think that was useful. I just realised I forgot to turn my mic on, but it's working, and you could probably hear me much better. Never mind, hey. But yeah, take things with a pinch of salt and be kind and take that opportunity to learn. Okay? I'm going to watch this back, and if ever I doubt myself, listen again and just have faith that this is a really good chance for you to expand and grow, and yeah. But this video has been really, really helpful, and it's really nice to actually get advice and see things online and see people that look like you, and it inspires me because it's you know, amazing, incredible entrepreneurial thinkers and female thinkers, like entrepreneurial individuals that are really important to have, like, you know, because it reminds you that it is possible, and hearing their advice on how they built their businesses and how, you know, they've built their environments and surroundings and important networks and friends and family, and this is the kind of thing you want to be listening to, because it's, you know, everyone kind of wants the best for themselves and wants to strive, and it starts with those little things of like who you're surrounding yourself with, how are you thinking, are you positively thinking, like all these like little bits. And I recommend you check her out, because you've all got it in you, this thinking, but you just need to let it marinate and like explore it, like dip into it, because you only really get to see this kind of outside perspective when you allow it to, you know, open that door. But also not just open that door, like you got to actually make the effort to dip into it and see the how do you say it, like the discomfort and the unfamiliarity as well, because that's how this happens. Or like a frequency wave, that happens. And if you're like this and nothing is happening, you remain like that, and things go very smooth, like not smooth, but like just normality, average. We want this. So yeah, I hope that was helpful, but I try to make it a bit humorous and be silly and goofy. But we've got the mic on. That's kind of why I wanted to speak for the last few minutes, because I had this on and I was like, this is so fun to like wave around and be silly with. So okay, see you.